This video here is going to be showing the details of the Operations Manager. The Operations Manager is a one-stop shop that gives you the ability to plan complex operations that involve critical amounts of timing of different types of activators. You're going to see different types of triggers. You're going to see the ability to create different sorts of opportunities. And it also gives you the ability to simulate an entire operation if you're looking for the ability to be able to predict kind of how the different timing component appears. Another thing you're going to see over here is not only do we have all the missions that we've created, but we have the ability to trigger and satisfy different types of missions. In this case, we'll go ahead and create ourselves a trigger that establishes the mission is starting about 45 hours into the mission. And we can even set a Boolean operator here and say, not only is it 45 hours, or we're also going to go ahead and say, could you please make it so that a certain amount of time, I'm sorry, 45 minutes, could you also please go ahead and make sure this other mission is satisfied? Now, what's so impressive with all this is we can manually override these different satisfiers. Now, for that other mission here, we can go ahead and set it to start at a specific time, and then we can of course establish that it is satisfied at a specific time, or there's a specific reason why it got satisfied. Inside the mission editor itself, you also have the capability to define what creates the satisfying thing, which could go ahead and trigger these later missions that we have as well. Now, it's worth noting that when you're building all these different execution times and working all these different phases, that you have to create and assign all the units to the missions themselves if you want to be able to actually access them. So over in the mission editor, you can see we can actually go through and assign units. And we also have the ability on the right-hand side to assign a unit to be a dynamic unit, meaning that after it's completed one mission, it's been satisfied, it will be able and active later on if we want to use it for a different type of mission. That of course is required. Do we have armaments? Are we refueled? Do we have enough time to kind of complete the turnaround? So in this case now you can go ahead and see that the assigned units are now been shown here, which means we have successfully activated. You can see over the current times, if you look up in the up left corner there, it's about 9:30. And now you can see as time is accelerating that 9:45 rolls around, and now it will go ahead and engage the actual operation itself. The aircraft will start launching and everything will again begin starting that mission. Now you can see it's triggered.